Well, call it a semi, call it a last chance race, but if you don't finish in the top 4 here, Larry Rice, you stick it on the trailer and take it home until next week. In the front row, Bob Davison. Inside number 5, outside number 66 is John Kofer. In the second row, on the inside, Dennis Hart in 15. There's Johnny Parsons, the veteran from Brownsburg, Indiana, in 21X. The third row, Frank Pedregon in number 3, Andy Bondio in 47. In row 4, on the inside, there's the young lady, the sweetheart from last week, Kara Hendrick in 40, Rick Taylor in 76. The fifth row, on the inside, Tommy White in 27, Pete Davis in 00. Row 6, on the inside, Ron Hazelton, number 11, Jet Davison outside in 59. And row 7, Jerry Cosma Jr. on the inside. Outside is Sid Carlson. John Kaiser and John Robertson will make up row 8. Jerry Cosma told me that his family is watching up by Sacramento at Fair Oak. They're having a big barbecue with a large screen television to watch his progress live. Let's hope we have a good report for him this evening.
I'm sure he wants to have a good report.
Bob Davison brings them off. There's the green flag, but John Kofer gets a good jump and has the lead coming off the second corner.
Yeah, he got a very good start. Bob Davison was running on the bottom. The bottom doesn't seem to be quite as fast right now, but he's still doing a good job. He's doing a good job down there. It's just not as fast as it is up around the top of the racetrack.
Now look at your first two right there in the gap between first and second. As Hart runs in third, there's a look at Kara. Oh, she's going to be a sandwich hammer on Kara, and Kara spins to the infield. That was Ron Hazelton that went over her nose in the red, white, blue number 11. Kara's in that white number 40 as Kara Hendrick, who was a real star of the show last week. It's not the same tonight.
She ended up in almost the same spot that she did last week in the feature. It was just a matter of not enough room. She went, okay, we're going to maybe have a chance to look at the replay and see exactly what happened. Okay, she's got the right idea. She's up high. She's running in on top of the guys. She's trying to run the cushion down the back straightaway. But as she gets into this corner, real hot and real hard, there's a guy up in front of her. She tries to turn down under him. There's already a car in front of her. Rick Taylor was on the high side. Ron Hazelton was underneath her. She got in a sandwich between the two of them, ended up spinning into the infield with no place else to go.
Well, she has been restarted, so she will go to the back of the pack and will have a long way to go. This is a 12-lap semi.
I'll tell you what, Gary, this is like trying to run through a minefield. It's like trying to run through 15 moving chicanes when you start that far back in a semi-feature with only 12 laps.
Well, if she happened to have a chance to watch Keith Roush run that cushion, we may see if she can run the cushion up there.
These guys do that. All these race car drivers watch the racetrack and watch the other races. Paige Jones walked clear up on top of our booth to watch one of the heat races a while ago, so he could see exactly what the racetrack was doing and how the good drivers were driving it.
This is only Kara's second ride in a full-size midget on dirt. She may have the most horsepower out there with that Gertie engine.
Well, it's a very good race car. We all know that. She knows that. She's going to have to be a little bit patient, but she can't wait very long because she's got a long way to go to pass a lot of cars. 1
lap down, 11 laps to go. They could get the green the next time by. There are a couple of highway cones in the back stretches back there where the leader picks up the throttle, and Kofer does exactly that. Begins to kick the rear end out, smokes the right rear. There's the green. We're racing on lap number 2.
Okay, there's already some problem in the middle of the back straightaway. Kara had trouble back there before the race ever got started. Look out, look out. Man, oh man. They didn't get the yellow flag out very quick that time. Those guys didn't know she was down there. And when you take off on the number 2 corner, when you have 3 cars abreast, and you got a car sitting exactly sideways in the middle of that back straightaway, it's pretty tough to miss it. They did a very good job missing it, I'll tell you.
There is a good look at Kara, who finished second in the TQ midget standings a couple of years ago. Didn't run quite as often last year. Well, let's take a look again and see if we can see what happened. This is before the green came out. Now, there's Kara in that white number 40, and it looks like she may have made contact right there. Now she jumped the berm on the inside of turn 2.
Yeah, she was trying to get a good start. She was trying to maybe jump the start a little bit, got inside those guys before anybody else took off, got up on that berm, and then just spun out sideways. It didn't look like it was that much of a problem, but when you're on that berm and that loose dirt, it's hard to control that race car.
The guy to watch here will be Johnny Parsons in that red 21. He's back there in the 4th spot as Kofer, that yellow 66, continues to lead. He runs the middle of the racetrack.